Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka Bish from DPS Lamachoor. Today in this session, we'll be solving some practical question based on depreciation. As in the previous session, we have discussed about the concept of depreciation, various entries on depreciation also. So here, we'll solve NCERT question number 2, page number 271. So question says, on 1st July 2010, Ashok Limited purchased a machine for rupees 1,08,000 and spent 12,000 on its installation. At the time of purchase, it was estimated that the effective commercial life of the machine will be 12 years and after 12 years, its salvage value will be 12,000. Salvage value means scrap value. So here, we have to prepare the machinery account and depreciation account in the books of Ashok Limited for the first 3 years. If depreciation is written off according to straight line method, the accounts are closed on 31st December every year. So here accounting year is 1st January to 31st December. Now first we will calculate the depreciation per annum. So formula for calculating depreciation per annum is cost of machinery minus scrap value divided by estimated life of asset. So here cost of machinery is 1,08,000 and 12,000 is spent on its installation. So installation expenses is always added to the cost of machinery. So we will add 12,000 as installation expenses to the cost of machinery minus scrap value is 12,000 divided by estimated life of machinery is 12 years. So 1,08,000 plus 12,000 is 1,20,000. 1,20,000 minus 12,000 is again 1,08,000 divided by 12. So by dividing 1,08,000 with 12, we get 9,000. So here depreciation is rupees 9,000 per annum. Now according to the question, on 1st July 2010, Ashok Limited purchased a machinery. So we'll put the date first. Year is 2010. Date is 1st July. So Ashok Limited has purchased a machinery. Entry for purchasing machinery will be machinery account debit to bank account. So here we know, while posting the entry from journal to ledger, we used to post it on opposite side. That means if we are purchasing machinery account and bank account is credited, we will debit bank account in machinery account. So on debit side, we'll write bank account. Machinery is purchased for 1,08,000. 1,08,000 is the cost of machinery. But there is an installation charges also, which is 12,000. So we'll add installation charges to the purchase price. That means 1,08,000 plus 12,000 is 1,20,000. So here the cost of machinery will be 1,20,000. Now depreciation is charged at the end of the year. So in 2010, machinery is purchased for 1st July. Year ending will be on 2010, 31st December. So on 31st December, we'll charge depreciation on machinery. But here, we have calculated the amount of depreciation per annum. Depreciation amount per annum was 9,000. Machinery is purchased for 1st July and depreciation will be charged at the end of the year. So from 1st July to 31st December, the machinery is being used for 6 months. So we'll charge the depreciation for 6 months. That means if the depreciation amount is 9,000 for the whole year, then the depreciation for the half year will be divided by 2, which is 4,500. So here we'll write by depreciation account. As we know, entry for charging depreciation is depreciation account debit to asset account. So here asset is machinery. We are preparing the account of machinery. So we'll credit the amount of depreciation. Why? Because depreciation is debited here. While posting this entry to the ledger, we write it on opposite side. So depreciation account will be credited here with the amount 4,500. Now we will see which side of the machinery account has the greater value. So here debit side amount is 1,20,000, credit side is 4,500. That means debit side amount is greater, which is 1,20,000. So as we know, according to the double entry system, both sides, that is debit and credit side, should have equal balance. So here we will write 1,20,000 as total of credit side also. See, now the balance remaining, balancing figure here will be 1,15,500. So this balancing figure will be balance carried down for the year 2010, 31st December 2010. Now this balance is considered as closing balance for 2010. So this closing balance of 2010 will be opening balance for 2011. So in 2011, 1st January, we'll write the closing balance as opening balance for the next year. So opening balance for the next year will be written as to balance brought down, and the amount will be 1,15,500. So here this is the amount of machinery by charging depreciation of 4,500. Now in this year also depreciation will be charged on original cost, because this is straight line method. So we will charge depreciation every year on original cost. So here year ending will be 2011, 31st December, as depreciation is charged at the end of the year by depreciation account. We have already calculated the depreciation amount per annum, which was 9,000. So here depreciation amount will be 9,000 because we have used the machinery from 1st January 2011 to 31st December 2012, which is the period of 1 year. So depreciation will be charged for 1 year only. That is why the amount of 1 year depreciation is 9,000. Now again we will see which side has the greater value. So debit side is having a greater value of 1,15,000. We'll put this value here also, 1,15,000. So balancing figure is considered as closing balance, which is by balance carried down, and the date will be 31st December. Balancing figure here will be 1,06,500. Now this closing balance is considered as opening balance in the next year. Next year will be 2012, 1st January. Opening balance is written as to balance brought down. So to balance brought down will be 1,06,500. This amount is the present cost of machinery in 2012 after charging depreciation for 2 years. So here again in 2012 on 31st December, depreciation will be charged for 1 year, and we know depreciation amount per annum was 9,000. So we will write by depreciation account 9,000. So here we'll see which side has the greatest value. Debit side has a greater value with 1,06,500. We'll write this total on credit side also, 1,06,500. So the balancing figure is considered as closing balance. We write the closing balance as by balance carried down, 97,500. This means the value of machinery on 31st December 2012 is 97,500. So this closing balance is considered as opening balance in the next year. Next year will be 2013, 1st January. To balance brought down, amount is 97,500. So here, after calculating the depreciation for 3 years, the value of machinery after charging depreciation remaining in the 4th year will be 97,500. As in the question, it was asked to prepare the machinery account for the 3 years. We have prepared the machinery account for the 3 years 2010, 2011 and 2012. This is how machinery account is to be prepared. Now we will prepare depreciation account. So as we know, depreciation is considered as an expense. So entry for charging depreciation on machinery is depreciation account debit to machinery account, and after that we know this depreciation amount is written off from statement of P&L account. So second entry is P&L account debit to depreciation account. So while preparing depreciation account, we'll post this entry from journal to ledger. So while posting this entry on depreciation account, we will record the machinery account on debit side because machinery account is credited here. So while posting, we'll write it on debit side as to machinery account. As depreciation is charged at the end of the year, so here date will be 2010, 31st December. This is the depreciation amount for the first year, which is 2010. Amount is, we know the depreciation for the first year was 4,500 because the machinery in the first year was used for 6 months. Now the next entry is P&L account debit to depreciation. So here P&L account is debited. While posting it into the ledger, we will credit the P&L account as by P&L account. This depreciation amount is written off from statement of P&L account at the end of the year. So here the date will be 31st December 2010. Amount is 4,500. Now moving on to the next year, which is 2011. At the end of the year, depreciation is charged 9,000 because in 2011 this machinery was used for the whole year. So we'll write it as to machinery account. Depreciation amount in the second year was 9,000. Again 2010 31st December, this amount will be written off from P&L account. $9,000. Now third year, which is 2012 31st December, again the depreciation was charged for the 1 year. So we'll write machinery account. Depreciation amount per annum was 9,000. Now this amount will be written off from P&L account. Amount will be 9,000. So this is how depreciation account is prepared. So in this session, we have learned how to solve the question based on depreciation according to the straight line method. So this was question number 2 of NCERT. This is how the question is to be solved. In the next session, we'll solve some more questions based on straight line method. That's all for today. Thank you.